Before the main attraction, movie theaters often showed 1 or 2 newsreels and maybe a couple of cartoons, sort of the opening acts. Remember, movies came out of the idea of vaudeville, where you had several acts before the main event, and this was one of the last vestiges of that sense of vaudeville.
But you had the newsreel, and it was all current events.
Bruno Richard Hauptmann is found guilty by a country jury of 8 men and 4 women of kidnapping the Lindbergh baby. Justice Trenchard sentences Hauptmann to die, and the prisoner, nearly 3 years after the crime, goes to the Trenton death house.
Where you didn't have TV to have your nightly news, you had the newsreel.
This is where farmers and ranchers and merchants got their news of the world, especially World War I, World War II. This is where they came to get the latest news on the home front.
The wreckage of German planes is strewn along the shallows of this coast, the hot spot on the Straits of Dover. In repelling the blitzkrieg of the sky, the Royal Air Force has shot down Nazi raiders by the hundreds, and they crash all over the place.
And the newsreels were, because of the war, were very necessary to communities like ours. We didn't have the quick news now that we get off of television and everything, so they were very important.
The newsreels were not just about the war, but they were about things happening in the United States. And what I particularly remember, that it was in black and white. It kind of kept us informed of what was going on in the world.
And they might include human interest pieces.
Having a picnic in style, and the latest style is non-crushable linen, crisp and cool for summer.
Even the news clips had a very powerful impact on how people thought about the world and how they felt about the world. It gave them something to think about and to talk about that probably lasted them well beyond the main picture.